everybody, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you where all the overworld tarts are and find the tarts. So for the first one, whenever you spawn in, you will find this fella. This is the basic tart. The next one we are going to find is the green tart. And it does say a description of everything, but it says he's found on top of a tree. And if you could see, he is right up here. So let's go ahead and grab the green tart. The next one we're going to find is the yellow tart. And oh, I just fell in here on accident. Well, this one is the earth tart. This is a legendary, but you can find it down here beneath this fake grass. That was on accident, but we are going to find the yellow tart, which is sitting right outside the kingdom, as it says right there. The next one we're going to find is the pink tart, which is found near spawn. And if you go right here, there's a little parkour area, and the pink tart is up here. Next one we're going to find is the chocolate tart, and it is found on the bridge. If you're wondering what bridge it is the Grand Bridge. And you will come over here, and he is sitting right there. Next thing we're going to find is the Smores Tart, and he is by the fire, it says, which is over here. As we can see, there is fire. Run over here, and we have ourselves the S'mores Tart. Next one we're going to find is the half-eaten tart found at a dye mart. The dye mart is right here, right next to the fire, and he should be in here. Open it. And there he is. But don't leave this place yet. There's also a secret right here, and you will find the Flamingo Tart. The next one we're going to find is the retail tart, and he is found in the shop. If you're wondering what shop, it is Bobby's shop. You come in here, and you will find the retail tart. The next thing we're going to find is the bee tart, and he's found next to a beehive. If you're wondering where the beehive is, there is spawn. You have to walk up this way. It's near where the green tart is, which is right there. You come over here, there's a beehive, and you will find the bee tart right here. The next thing we're going to find is the Fisher Tart, and he is by the river, so there's the beehive that we just found. And he is sitting right over here. Hello, Mr. Fisher Tart. There we go, we got him. Next thing we're going to find is the Night Tart, and he is guarding the kingdom. And here's the Tart Kingdom. It's right next to the yellow tart. And he is standing right here waiting for us. Boom. Next thing we're going to find is the Forgotten Tart, and he is in an abandoned house. So if you leave the castle, turn to your left, and there's a house right here. Go inside it, and there he is, lying on the ground, the Forgotten Tart. If you want to go ahead and leave the house and go near the graveyard, there is a ghost tart. Alright, the next thing we're going to find is the Lumberjack Tart, and he's near the lumberyard, which is right here, right outside of the Forgotten House. He is standing right here. The next thing we're going to find is the Pirate Tart. The Pirate Tart is near spawn. All you have to do is turn to your left when you spawn, and there is a pirate ship in the water. Swim towards that, baby. Climb up here, and you will get the Pirate Tart. The next thing we're going to find is the Fries Tart, and he's found at the diner. So we have to run this way, all the way to the diner, go past Bobby's shop, and there is a diner right back here. Walk in here, and you will find a Fries Tart right here. The next thing we're going to find is the Mushroom Tart, and he is found in a mushroom hut. So the mushroom hut is near the castle. It's basically near where the fisherman's at. There's the fisherman, and the mushroom hut is way back here. Keep running back here, and once you get to the hut, he is inside of it. Next thing we're going to find is the Sad Tart. Did the IRS make you pay taxes again? Unfortunately, they did. So to find the Sad Tart, when you're at spawn right there, turn to your right, and you will go towards the shack. It's right next to the S'mores Tart. If you go in here, you will find him very sad. Alright, so the next one we're going to find is the Chef Tart, and he's also found at the diner. So, you guys know where the diner's at? We're just gonna run over here, do-do-do, and then we run back here, and he is here. There's also a tart right in there. It looks like that's the Popsicle Tart, but he is frozen. We'll do that later. The next one we're going to find is the Sleepy Tart, and he is snoozing in his cabin, which is right here. So, if you remember where the Marshmallow Tart is, or the S'mores Tart, whatever he's called, go inside, and he is back here in his bed, sleeping. The next thing we are going to find is the Famous Tart. run up this hill to the farm cliff, and once you're finally up here, make a left and try and make your way to the mansion over here. While you're there, you will run into the Carrot Tart, so you can grab him if you guys want that. So the famous Tart is in this building with a cool Roblox logo. He's in a giant mansion, and look at him in front of the green screen. But don't leave this house yet, because there's also a Tart right here, and it is the Picture Tart. And if you go upstairs, you will find this Tart. It is the Kreek Tart. The next Tart we're going to find is the Scarecrow Tart. So he is up here on the farm. He is literally right here, just sitting there like a scarecrow. The next thing we're going to find is the Crystal Tart, and it is in an underground cave. So if you jump down from the farm cliff and make your way this direction, there is a cave down here. We all know what's going to be inside of it. You go deep down into the cave, and you will find the Crystal Tart. Also, while you're leaving, activate one of these because it is going to be very special towards the end. Next thing we're going to find is the Glitch Tart, and he is in the glitch part of the overworld. So we run over here past the dye mart. You can see him up there. So now we're at the glitch zone. We have to walk up here, make this jump, and he is at the very top, and we will get the Glitch Tart. The next thing we're going to find is the Cloud Tart, and he is on the floating island over here. So in order to get him, you have to do this little obby thingy, and once you make it up here, you will find him back here. This is the Cloud Tart. But before you leave, come over here to the left, and then you will find the Flower Tart. There's also a waterfall key, so if you want to get that, you can get that. And if you guys have a plank, you can go ahead and use that, but I don't have one, so I'll show you how to get that tart over there in a second. So I guess we're going to go find whatever tart is behind the waterfall. So yeah, go get that key. Make your way over to the lumberyard. By the way, the lumberyard, that's where you get the wood, so you can go back up there if you guys want to. And then once you're up here, put in the key. This will break, and you will find a Waterfall Tart. The next thing we're going to find is the Fish Tart, and he is in the water. So to find the Fish Tart, here is spawn. All you have to do is go towards the water, and he is sitting right out here waiting for you. And we got ourselves the Fish Tart. The next thing we're going to find is the Night Tart, and he only spawns at nighttime, by the way, obviously. And where he spawns is right next to spawn. He is behind this wall right here. The next tart we're going to find is the Farmer Tart. So of course, to find the Farmer Tart, you have to go back to the farm cliff. And once you're up here, go inside this place. And he is at the top. And before you leave, activate this because it is important towards the end. The next thing we're going to find is the Royal Tart. But while you're going that direction, there is a hole, and you will find this tart. This is the Diamond Tart. So it's right outside the barn right here in that little hole. So we are back at the Tart Kingdom. In order to find the Royal Tart, he is upstairs and right here. Next thing we're going to find is the Rainbow Tart, and he is found at the end of the rainbow. So in order to find the Rainbow Tart, you have to go back to the farm cliff. I know I'm going like out of place with everything. I should be showing you where everything is at once. But I'm going in order with the collection book. Once you're back up here, make your way over here, and the Rainbow Tart is sitting right down here. And if you want to get another tart, right here, go on this spinny thingy and go up this one, and then you will find yourselves the Chicken Tart. Next thing we're going to find is the Radioactive Tart, which is found in the sewers. Make your way towards the left side of the map and run all the way back where the Mushroom Hut is at, and you will find this green glowy area. That is where the Radioactive Tart will be at. And we have found ourselves the Radioactive Tart. The next tart we are going to find is the Thief Tart. And he is stealing from the castle, which is right here. So once you're back at the Tart Kingdom, make your way towards the Royal Tart. And there is a rope right here. Climb up that. Go towards the Trail of Money, and you will find the Thief Tart right here. And before you leave, go ahead and do this parkour right here. If you complete the parkour, you will find the Nyan Cat Tart. And also, before you leave up here, go this direction to the clouds, do the parkour right here, and you will find the Dragon Tart. And then once you're done with that, jump down here, and you will find the Archer Tart. Alright, so the next thing we're going to find is the Detective Tart. and he is towards the right of spawn. He's at the detective's office right over there, right next to the floating island. So make your way over here, and once you get inside the building, you will find the detective tart. The next thing we're going to find is the Poseidon Tart, and he is under the water. So once you're at spawn, go behind you into the water. Make your way back here to where you see this little area. Go down it and you will find the Poseidon Tart. Next thing we're going to find is the Noob Tart, and he is chilling on a tower. So the Noob Tart will be on the lighthouse. I don't know why it says tower instead of the lighthouse, but once you go in here, you have to do a little bit of parkour. And once you get to the top of the lighthouse, you will find the Noob Tart sitting right here. The next thing we're going to find is the Wide Tart. I'm sure you guys remember the cabin's at, so once you're here, go behind the cabin. And you will find a hole right here, and you will find the Wide Tart. The next thing we're going to find is the Popcorn Tart, and he's in the basement cinema. And if you guys don't know where the cinema is at, it is right next to the lighthouse. It is this little building right here. So go in here and go down to the basement, and you will find the Popcorn Tart. Next thing we're going to find is the Butter Tart. And you're probably thinking to yourself, where is this guy at? So once you're at spawn, make your way back over here and go over to like the volcano area, or I guess near the island, and back here there will be a plate of butter, and you need to go inside of here. And once you're inside, you will find the Butter Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Jester Tart. So to find the Jester Tart, make your way back to the Tart Kingdom and make your way up here, but go to the room on the left, and he is sitting right here. Next tart we're going to find is the Froggy Tart, which is also near the Tart Kingdom, but he's not inside the Tart Kingdom, so you have to make your way to the right of the Tart Kingdom, and you will find him on this lily pad. I guess you can get him after the Nyan Cat, but yeah, he is sitting right there. The next tart we're going to find is the Dollar Tart, which he is found up on display inside of a shop. So make your way back to Bobby's shop, and once you are in here, go to the left and you will find him on this picture. The next tart we're going to find is the Retro Tart. So this guy is a little different to find. So make your way back to the beehive and go on this Lego looking block thing. And once you're in here, you will find the Retro Tart. But don't leave just yet, because you want to find the other tarts that are in this place. So once you come over here, pull the lever and quickly run into the building. And once you're in here, make the parkour jumps, and then once you get up here, you will find the Builderman Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Musical Tart. So to find the Musical Tart, make your way back up to the farm cliff and go to the famous house. I guess I missed this one earlier, but once you're in here, go inside the piano, and once you're in here, you will find the Musical Tart. The next tart I'm going to find, well, I guess you can't really find it, is the Group Tart. You have to join the group in order to get that. So if you want that, join the group, but the next one that we're going to find is the Inverted Tart. So this tart is kind of special, so in order to get it, you have to go over to Bobby's shop and buy a hammer. And once you have the hammer, make your way back to the abandoned house. And once you're back at the abandoned house, make your way to this back room, and you have to break this, and down here, there is the Inverted Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the TV Tart, which is on the floating island. He's going to be in that one room, if you guys remember when we were up there. So in order to be up there, you have to go over to this lumberyard and get yourself a piece of wood. And once you're up here, you can place your plank right here, walk across it, and go inside the house, and you will find the TV Tart. But don't leave this place yet. There's a secret tart here, and it is down this little pole. And once you go over here, you will find the Blocky Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Kreek Tart, and he is actually right down here. but you need to get yourself another hammer. Come back in Bobby's place, buy yourself a hammer, walk all the way back over here to this hatch, break it, and you will find the Creator Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Jail Tart. Not sure if you guys saw him earlier, but he was sitting in this jail cell over here. In order to get him, you have to go back here to the bush and sneak yourself in, and you will get the Jail Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Popsicle Tart, which I remember talking about earlier, and he is inside the diner. Once you make your way back to the diner, you have to go to the back of it, I believe, and turn off the power here. Now you can go inside the diner that has 0 power, and you can get yourself the Popsicle Tart. The next tart we're going to get is the Cake Tart. So in order to get this one, you have to do a little bit of crafting. So come back to where the theater house is at. Grab these eggs, put them in the oven, grab the milk, also put that in the oven for some reason. Make your way back down to the theater. There's flour underneath the stairs. Go back up and put that inside the oven. And then the last thing we have to get is sugar, which is upstairs, right next to the bed. Grab that and go back into the oven, and you will start baking a cake. And there is the Cake Tart. Next tart we're going to find is the Not A Tart. So in order to find this tart, he is right next to the Carrot Tart. So you have to scroll out and go to this little area down here, and you will find him. He is a cookie, also known as Not A Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Dominus Tart, and he is inside the Tart Kingdom. So once you're in the Tart Kingdom yet again, make your way back here to the jail cells. There's an open cell right here. Go through this little painting, go through the bed, go up this rope, and you will find the Dominus Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Hacker Tart, which is inside the glitch zone. This tart is pretty easy to find. All you have to do is come up here inside the glitch zone, climb this, and flip this lever. And you have to make this parkour within the timer. And then up here is the Hacker Tart. The next tart I'm going to show you is the Null Tart, which is also in the glitch zone. So in this little area, you will find right here that there is a little opening. And then back here will be the Null Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Rich Tart. So we have to break into the Tart Kingdom's vault. So this one is actually kind of tricky to get. So go back into Bobby's shop, buy yourself some dynamite, and make your way back to the Tart Kingdom. And once you're in the Tart Kingdom, go upstairs and then go to the right here. Place the dynamite, let it explode, and now you have to do a little bit of an obby. Climb all this, don't get hit by the lasers, find the trail of money, go up here, and you will find the Rich Tart. The next tart we're going to find is the Universe Tart, which this one is pretty difficult to get. So I don't know if you guys remember about me talking about the little things you had to turn on, because those are important. So make sure you open the 2 that I told you to open. The next one I forgot to open when we were up here, but it is on the island. And once you're back up here, I can't believe I forgot to turn it on, but you have to turn this one on. The next thing you have to turn on, you have to go to the volcano, which I shouldn't even be here because it's not a part of this video. But then you turn on this light right here, and that's that. The next one you have to turn on is in the desert, and it is near the Icy Mountain sign. As you can see, it's sitting right there and glowing, so make sure you guys turn that one on. And then the last one you're going to find, it's right next to where this one was. You have to go up this mountain, and once you are up the mountain, go inside this house, go inside it, and right behind it will be the last and final thing you have to open. Then you can teleport yourself back to spawn and go inside the water, and it is in this little cave system down here. Once you are inside it, you can go through into this portal thingy, and then here he is waiting for you. It is the Universe Tart. Now the last one we have to find is the Villain Tart, and he is locked away by the superhero, and the superhero isn't even a part of the overworld, but we're gonna find it anyways. So make sure you get a piece of dynamite and then make your way all the way back to the building on top of the icy mountains. Once you are up here, go inside the house, make your way to this little area, blow it up. I'm gonna try my best not to hit the superhero. Okay. There's a code right here, and it is different for everybody, so it is not the same code as it is on this video. So once you get that code, you have to make your way over to the glitch area. Once you're in the glitch area, there's this big vault. Put in the code that you have found, and you will find the villain tart. But you can't get him that easily. You have to play a minigame. So dodge all of these things. I didn't see it coming, that's why I took damage. Once you beat that, there will be a new wave of stuff coming. Get on top of one of these before the lava rises. Once that happens, dodge the giant things that are coming down. Make sure you don't be in the red area. Then watch out for the lasers that come up. Gotta jump over all of them. And once you have done that, watch out for this ring of fire that comes up out of nowhere. Then once you've done that, watch out for the wave of lava that comes out of nowhere. Then once you're done with that, this starts to come up and the lava rises again, so make sure you stand on top of it. And there's also meteors coming down, or whatever they are, cannonballs or something. So just run in a circle so you don't get hit. Once you're done with that, he starts talking again, and he will spare us for now, which I'm pretty sure that means that we are done. And here we are, we're back up, and you can finally get the villain tart. So that is how to get every single tart on the overworld of Find the Tarts. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. I really can't believe it. The support is insane. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!